I tell y'all what, your boy has been having some bad luck with the old 2018, because the other day, driving down the road and absolutely obliterated, I don't know what, huge crack. And then today, well, I guess I can just remote start it. Drive here, perfectly normal. Everything is good. Get out, go inside to get a drink, come back out, and absolute piece of, wait for it. I'm trying. Well, I guess I can't be too mad at this thing since it's dated 2017. Holy crap. My 2018 that I bought brand new, baby squat, the battery croaked over like literally 2 days after the 3-year warranty went out on it. And now it's 2026 and this thing lasted. I'm pretty freaking happy with that, I guess. Why does it say 20? What year? 27? This is 2018 truck? Okay, even if it was from 18, that's still pretty crazy. Well, we are officially on the road. Actually, thanks to this guy right here. He pulled up and asked if I needed a jump pack. He said he'd actually watch the videos. And I was like, yes, please, thank you. And it freaking cranked right up. So even though it is an old battery, I don't know, it's still kind of weird that it's like, I don't know if I got a draw on it. I'm gonna go to the freaking advanced, get him to test it. I'm sure it's gonna breed crapped out, but I hate to spend 300 bucks on a whim this morning, but it looks like that's what we're gonna do. 2,000 and hold it. All right, boys, well, wasn't planning on spending 200 bucks today and showing y'all how to change the battery out on a design that's kind of a royal pain in the butt, but I guess that's what we're doing. So, got the old die-hard gold. The next best one they had was 60 bucks more, and it was only 850 cold crank. This one's 800. It had a 4-year warranty. This one's got a 3-year warranty. Are we gonna keep this truck for 4 years? I don't know, maybe. So yeah, the battery test did come back showing that the alternator was good and that the battery was bad. Now, oddly enough, it's gonna crank right here. I drove 2 minutes from where it was jumped off to here, and it's restarted twice. I mean, I guess that's just the way that batteries go when they're dying. They're very inconsistent, but this is a 2018 battery. So, you know, I think it's probably lived a long, long life, and I can't say too much about it, but it is a pain in the butt to get that battery out. So, join me, let's get it out, let's get a new battery in and not have to deal with getting stranded again in the old 2018. First step to removing your battery is going to be getting this bar out of the way. There is 3 14 mil bolts you got to remove. We're going to start with the one down here. There's a little plastic thing holding it on down there, and just unclip it and we should be able to finagle her out. Now we can start removing all the crap that's on top of this battery. Pop this guy free. Now we got a 14 mil here for what looks like the negative strap, and then 2 plugs. So let's pop this guy free. Then on these, you're just gonna push it down with something and unplug it. Lay these out of the way. Ground. Just don't forget about them. We got a Christmas tree down below I forgot about. Got to pop it out of the battery case. And then get this front one to pop free. And then you can lay this out of the way. Get these guys out of the way. And then we need to get access to release our battery. This is going to be a 13 mil. Take the bolt and the block out of the way. So now, just to make life a little bit easier, you want to go in here with a 10 mil, loosen that bolt for the coolant tank and loosen that bolt for the coolant tank, and that will allow this to wiggle a little bit more to where you can finagle it out this way without the potential of breaking the brackets, because that'd be a whole nother issue. So just go ahead and pop those free, and then we'll be able to get the battery out this angle right here.
All right, now once you get those bolts out, one's a nut, one's a bolt, you can lift this thing up off that stud, give yourself a lot more wiggle room. And then we're coming out right this way. It ain't fun, it ain't pretty, but she will come out. And yes, it does, of course, weigh a freaking crap ton. Ugh. Yeet. New battery going in. Don't slambo dizzle your fender, because you will cry. Boom. There she is. Gosh dog, I should have cleaned out some of this bull crap before I stuck that in. Now we'll go ahead and put our coolant reservoir back into place and lock that guy back in. Then we'll go ahead and swing this guy into place, get it locked down. There is a little alignment pin right here. There she is. Put your Christmas tree back in down below. Go ahead, plug this guy up. Lock this guy back down. Positive terminal back on. Tighten it down. Go ahead and put our lid back on. Put our negative terminal back. Tighten it up. And then lastly, we're going to work our bar back into place. Put that clip back on it down here. And just throw your bolts in.
Truthfully, the old 6.2 has been pretty lazy on startup for quite a while now, so I should have known the battery was on its way out, but I guess better late than never. It only took me getting stranded twice, right? So let's go ahead and give her a little remote start, see how punchy she is now. Oh yeah, she a lot more happy now.